Happy holidays. One more. Let's just win this one game against New York and sip the champagne for champagne dreams in January. One win. That's all we need tonight. One win against a team that has a terrible offense with our boy Joe Flacco, former Jet, with our running guns of dogs in the stands. This is a fun time as a Cleveland fan. Wacko for Flacco's right. This is the time to really get an understanding. Because there's no way we're going to lose this game tonight. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. We'll be here throughout Lake Erie, all the way to shore. Tony Caminio's there. Tony.
Yeah. Big game. We got a big chance here tonight. It's exciting times.
Look, normally we'd be like, biting your nails. I am quietly confident. My big note, go up early, because I think the Jets will start to check out. Go streaking, by the way, Anthony. Go streaking.
Yeah, really just don't beat yourselves, and this is one we should take care of. The Jets are a good team. Not a good team. Their defense is very good. Their offense is about as bad as it can be. But they're with good defenses like we've seen, you can drag your team into games. But I do not see a Trevor Siemian-led offense with this offensive line being able to move the ball down the field consistently at all if they start any drive within the 50-yard line. If we give them some good field position and we're throwing turnovers, not even just turnovers, but turnovers that result in good field position or immediate scores, that's when the game can get close again. But if you avoid those, make the Jets drive the field, I don't see how they win.
Always bet on black, BK Mets. To Tony's point, no turnovers, 6 wins to get left this year. No Hopkins is concerned. Man, I think field goal kicking will be okay with Patterson tonight. It's survive and advance. All these games, survive and advance. To Tony's point tonight, don't let the Jets hang around. No turnovers. Play a clean game. You will wear them out. And in my opinion, you will see a gone fishing sign by the third quarter if the game's 10 or more points. The Jets don't have much to play for. Their staff's coming back. All their players are coming back. Aaron Rodgers runs the show. He'll be on the sideline tonight. There's nothing to play for. Just beat them.
Yeah.
Truthfully, Tony, do not allow this defense for the Jets to get going. Put some points up early and try to start getting ready for the playoffs. I think this is a showcase game for Myles Garrett. I'll call it now. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get at least 1 sack tonight. I really would be surprised.
Yeah, if they don't completely just devote all of their game plan to sending 3 guys at him, he's going to get home tonight. Whether it's a half sack, a full sack, we need the big ones because we all know Myles Garrett is the defensive player of the year. But for the people who don't understand how to watch games or look at statistics that actually matter, you see the sack numbers of T.J. Watt and other guys, and you might think that Myles isn't the defensive player of the year. But everything else, besides the just basic sack numbers, tells you it's Myles without a doubt. And tonight, he has a chance to get a big sack game to kind of shut up the people who don't really understand those couple of further things.
That's right. Big Tony talking big talk, and he's right. This is a game for Myles Garrett to really quiet. He's had a stretch where his numbers aren't great, but it's not because he's not being held or making disruptions. He makes disruptive plays.
Yeah.
Alex Wright's been really great. If you watch Tony Caminio's film back, Cam Mitchell making plays, Bell making plays. The defense is getting from all angles. I think the defense is going to be more than fine. This reminds me a lot of what we saw last week, where it's like, just keep Simeon in a box and everything's fine. It just don't let them go wild. Don't let anything go big. And I think he'll be fine in a box. They'll just eventually will wear him down this game. Hopefully Cooper's a go. It sounds like he is. Goodwin's a go. That's what I was just talking about, Joe. Sounds like he is going to go. Definitely a new punter today. So Hack's in the game punting in this game. Offensive line should be good to go. Thornhill is a maybe. It'd be great to see Thornhill play, Tony. And at least get minutes before the playoffs.
Yeah, the good news with Amari, I know he's going in with a questionable tag, but all year long, since like week 3, every week on the injury report, he's there as not injury-related rest for his heel. So because we're playing on a shortened week, they still wanted to give him Monday, Tuesday off. So he did miss every practice, but he still was just given the normal amount of rest. I think the questionable tag is more just because he didn't practice, but he took the normal amount of off days that he would normally have. So really, I think he's full go tonight, and I think he'll be great. Jets run a lot of man coverage, which the Browns don't see a ton of. they'll need Cooper to win on the outside consistently.
They will. I would also say in this game, it would be great not to run away with the ball, but just to see some running plays go for some decent yardage. We started to see that in the Texan game a little bit. I think to see more of that, Tony, would go a long way. The DTR Wildcats out now, so it'll be interesting to see what they kind of do there in the backfield. It'd be great to see Ford and Hunt get in the 30s to 40s to 50s apiece. So that way it's a combined like around 100 yards. Again, I'm not looking for too much, but it'd be great to see the running game get something going in this game. The only other thing I could think of in this game that would be great to see is to watch these two tackles and Christensen and Christian and then Hodges keep their development. I thought they both played well, especially Hodges. I thought Hodges played really well in this last game against the Texans.
Yeah, they're not going to play at nearly the level that like Jack Conklin or DeJuan Jones was giving us, but we saw them handle their own against the pass rush group of the Texans that without Will Anderson, their pass rushing group isn't anything special. So hopefully when they don't face those top-tier pass rushing teams, they can hold their own in protection. They're going to need to do a little bit better in run blocking, as will everybody. Same with Wyatt Teller, same with Joel Bitonio. Everyone has to be better in run blocking. It's been a mess all year long for the most part, and a good reason for that. But, yeah, to your point, they need to find a little bit better ways to run the ball, which is why you're seeing those Wildcats kind of get some more creativity because – they're not running it now because they can't. But if you want to make a deeper run like we all want to see, they're going to have a little bit more success on the ground.
Final score in this game, Tony. I have the Browns, I'll say 24-10. I'm kind of stuck on that number. 27-10, 24-10, something in that range. Mid to high 20s for the Browns. I don't see the Jets getting above 10 in this game.
I think 17-3. I don't see the Jets scoring a touchdown unless we give them one.
Yeah, I agree with you about that. A lot of people, I know Tony Grossi saying the defense might score a touchdown too. That'd be great. Again, I think the big guy tonight that I could see, that I agree with Tony Grossi, said this earlier, the defense kind of carrying the emotion in this game, and I definitely think Garrett. I think Garrett, it would surprise me. It just feels like that kind of game. And I've been wrong. I thought it was going to be a couple weeks ago, and it didn't happen. Maybe tonight's the night where that Garrett just goes off, has one of those games where he's just all over the place and really just takes over the game. It kind of feels that way.
Yeah, this Jets offensive line is not good enough to stop him. So if we don't see a big game from Miles, it's going to be because they threw everything they had to stop him, which will mean Zadarius Smith probably has a big game. So one or the other, I think the D-line dominates, and I don't see this Jets offense having any success moving the ball.
KD, I agree with you. Run game getting going would be nice in this game, something we're hoping for. Can't let them run us, though. I don't think JZ, XPP, I'm not seeing that here. The Jets, I know they have a good running back. Their offensive line's in shambles. I just don't see it in this game. I mean, look, that's been the Browns' Achilles heel for the last 3 or 4 years. I don't see it in this game. I don't see a big running back for the Jets running wild. I just don't see it.
No, most of Breece Hall's a really talented back, but their O-line is so bad. All of his good games this year came against some of the worst defenses like Washington, the Chargers. He's going to make plays out of the backfield. Trevor Siemian loves to target Breece Hall because most backup quarterbacks love to target their backups, their running backs, I mean. He's a good playmaker in space, but if we've been so good at catch tackle this year, if they can continue that with Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson, I don't know how they're going to get any yards.
Weber, you're kind of around where I am. I said 27-10, kind of in that range. That's what we're all thinking here today. Check out all of our content, believeintheland.com. Check out all the things we do at Believe in the Land. Sponsors, you want to talk? We love sponsors. Everything from ice cream to hats to even hotel rooms, whatever you like. We're always looking for fun things to do. Tony Caminio's there. I'm Andy Billman here. Thank you. Go Browns. Tony, I am a little nervous, but nervous excited. How are you? That's kind of
the same way. Just a little bit of nervousness, but mainly because it's a lot of excitement.
Exactly. I'm not nervous and worried about the loss. I'm just nervous. Go Browns is right, JZ, XPP. That's right, Grant Lawson. Good stuff. I used to curse on here. I just will not to. Good stuff. But believe me, I saw you at the bar. I'd be saying the other word. Have a great night. Go Browns. See you here at halftime and after the game.